Hello, good evening, welcome back to our Mass Effect Legendary playthrough. What have we done? We've done our Citadel coup, and now we're going to get out into the big wide galaxy and see what's what. So, done, 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 and done. Okay. In my cluster, that was the Rachni, so that's done. Quarians, we're not doing that just yet. Sigur's Cradle, done. Valhalla Threshold, we still want to do that. I think that's part of... I think we go there with the Quarians, so no. Done. Done. Okay, that's... yep. Asari Colony, Athena Nebula. That... right, okay. Let's do one of the missions. Let's do Cerberus Scientists. It's not one of my favourites, for reasons that will become clear enough. Oh, 100% recovered. I've already got the stuff. Must have been here already. Okay. Info. Barrier, Reeve, Overload, Cryoblast. No. Caden, I've got no use for you. Liara, maybe? Yeah. Garrus, Liara, yes. So Garrus is my heavy hitter, and Liara can stasis the Cerberus annoyances. How heavy does this thing get if I don't have... oof. Pretty heavy. See, I'd like the concentration mod. I'd like ultralight materials, and I'd like a scope. And I can't have all three. I can't, and I want the damage. I'm gonna have to stick with it like this. Unless... hypothetically, if I had the scope... 184, that's more reasonable. I'm going to try that. Nope. Nope. Nope.
What's the word? Do we know how long these scientists have been holed up out here?
Our intel is minimal.
Ma'am, I'm picking up chatter from a Cerberus squad engaging the supply depot.
Engaging the scientists?
And if I'm reading it right, sounds like more troops are on the way.
Of course there are.
Okay, set us down, then get out of here. I need these scientists alive.
Cerberus. Oh, you should have ducked. Oh, Jacob. Jacob, I hate you, for the record. I think I mentioned this in Mass Effect 2, like, all the time. But why, for once, they couldn't have sent, like, a Cerberus squad that could actually aim, could they? You know, and finish him off properly.
No wonder Cerberus abandoned this place. It's freezing.
Alright, just keep moving. What did these people do to bring this down on their heads?
All clear. Check for survivors.
Sod the survivors. Where's my loot? Survivors are Jacob. We don't like Jacob.
Come in, Jacob. This is Bryn. Jacob, are you alright? Come in.
Hello? Who's there?
I don't know if it's possible to save the any scientists other than Jacob. I don't think so.
Jacob! How bad?
But sadly, Jacob lives.
This is Commander Shepard of the Alliance. The enemy is clear for now. Open the door.
Is Jacob there?
It's okay, Bryn.
Jacob. Oh my god.
I'm all right.
I love
The
that,
others
like
didn't
4
make
or
it.
5 scientists are
What are you
dead, and it's
doing
like, oh
here?
Jacob, oh my god.
I'm supposed to be
You've got a
protecting
slight
these
scratch.
people from the elusive man and his attack dogs.
Are they gone? For now, but they'll be back. Sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'll walk it off. Save my life one more time and I'll start owing you.
This one's on the house.
Hey, yo. Good to see you too.
Staying out of trouble, I see.
Shepard, this is Dr. Bryn Cole. She's in charge here.
Tell me what's going on. Intel says you're Cerberus.
We're all ex-Cerberus. Scientists, mostly.
Civilians?
Call us refugees. If we hadn't run, we'd be dead.
Why does the elusive man want to kill you?
Our stories are different, but the themes are the same. We were each using information from the collector base to work on the different components of a larger tech. After someone completed their component, they disappeared. No bodies, just gone. As we progressed, we started feeling like we were signing each other's death warrants.
The elusive man doesn't mess around. If he can't control it, he'll destroy it.
The brain trust here has to be a significant loss for him.
You had to know they were gonna find
More
you.
so than you,
It's a
Jacob.
pretty smart bunch. We covered our bases.
But the elusive man is one tenacious bastard.
Time to evacuate.
Agreed. Just need to get the AA guns on the roof back online. Cerberus is jamming them somehow. With those guns down, Cerberus will just blow our escape shuttles out of the sky.
Might be the network link.
I'll check and meet you upstairs.
Jacob, you should get that wound looked at.
I'm good. I mean, I will.
Well, you know,
Commander, I
you
should
could just
see to
bleed
my
out and
people.
die as far as
Join
I'm
me
concerned.
upstairs when you can.
Really don't like you.
Jacob Taylor, way out here. That's a surprise.
Come here, it was people, it was his idea. What am I gonna do without him?
Finish the
Your partner was brave. He wouldn't want you to crumble like this.
She's right.
We're getting out of here alive. I promise.
No, nobody cares about this guy. Well, they're all like all broken up about Jamie here, but this poor sod. Never mind the ones they left outside. Oh well. Hey, I don't have anything against the sciences largely, except for this guy. Don't like this. Managed to get some eyes on the research the others are doing. I'm getting a big picture here beyond anything we can imagine. Our worst nightmares can't even imagine. I'm going to sabotage my work. I suppose that'll go down too well for you with the elusive man. Dr. Archer.
Commander Shepard, Dr. Gavin Archer. We met on Project Overlord.
That's one way of putting it.
Yes, well, after you took my brother to Grissom Academy, I tried putting all that behind me. I don't suppose you have any news from there. I've heard rumors the Academy is in trouble.
Let him worry. Well, it's tempting, but nobody deserves that. I'm not going to stoop to his level.
I was at Grissom Academy. Cerberus tried abducting the students, but David's okay.
Oh, thank God. Commander, you have no idea what that means.
It's a little late to start worrying about his safety now.
I never stopped. I know you think I'm a monster, and you're right. Not a day goes by where my dreams aren't haunted by what I did to David. All I can do now is hope that one day he forgives me.
Yeah, I wouldn't hold your breath on that one.
What are you doing here?
I strayed too far from the path. This was my only refuge. As a boy, I wanted to be a scientist remembered for doing right by the world, curing a disease or discovering a new element. Not a monster who tortured his own brother.
What happened to Project Overlord?
After your intervention, the elusive man insisted I find another test subject. Someone who shared my brother David's abilities.
What a slime
I
ball.
couldn't bear the thought of reliving the nightmare, so I destroyed all of my research. Overlord is no more.
Well, again though, he's not actually sorry. It's not. I couldn't bear to live the nightmare. You live the nightmare. About this poor victim that you.
I have to
Ugh.
go. And I'm not even gonna pretend it was good to see you again.
I understand. But Commander, thank you for saving David. Both times.
Get the techs from Stockholm Cell to pack their own crates. I need you up here. Don't be a jerk. There's only two.
I think I skipped past the team. Let's have a look. Yeah. I'm happy with that. Ah, my little boy's crying. excuse me, I will put a tag on the point where you can pick up again. 1 second. Right, sorry about that. I would say I would edit it out, but you know I can't because I don't have editing software. So yeah, sorry for the delay there.
Those guys, it'll just take me a minute.
Got the mod there. Did I miss anything over here? No. Okay. Yeah, sorry about that. My little boy's got a cold, which means I'll probably have a cold shortly.
And make sure those samples from Project Mia get out on the second shuttle.
I've already dropped one box. My hands were shaking so hard.
We're going to make it.
What's the status of the guns?
Still waiting. I have my best people on it.
How many scientists are here?
43, plus research assistants.
You ran with over 40 people?
When you fear for your life, there's a lot you can do.
Bryn, I can't possibly dismantle the genetic amplification components in time.
I'm sorry, Dr. Boehner. It's important work, but right now you need to tend to your family.
Wait, there are families here? Children?
Like we didn't have enough to worry about.
So those refugees brought everyone with them?
Yes. We have about 17 kids here. Partners, spouses, parents. I promised these people refuge. A new life free from Cerberus. I just never imagined the elusive man would...
That's what evil counts on. That it's hard for good people to imagine.
Well, yeah.
Okay. Everyone left gets out of here alive.
Hard to expect them to run away without their families, though, right? I mean, like, otherwise Cerberus would just pick up their families and say, "Hey, you, come back and get back to work, or we'll shoot your family, or turn them into phantoms or something."
This escape will have to be carefully executed.
I'd hoped. We tried so hard to make sure it wouldn't come to this.
What's the news?
Can't tell. Only know I can't fix it from here. I'm going to the roof. Cerberus landed a shuttle there a couple minutes ago. You in?
Jacob, you're injured. I'll fix the guns.
And
No
you're
way.
useless.
These
And
are
I don't
my
want you
people.
with me.
I'm going.
Just because you survived one suicide mission doesn't mean you get two.
Fine. But I'm gonna talk you through it from here.
We don't need
Cerberus
your
is probably
help.
jamming the satellite link. Radio me when you found the controls and I'll give you the override code.
Will do.
Before I code my ass. I'm an engineer, I'll fix it quicker than you.
Dr. Cole. Got a moment?
Of course.
What kind of work did you do for Cerberus?
Until the elusive man became preoccupied with the collectors, I worked in physics. It was a researcher's paradise. I had access to cutting-edge tech and all the personnel I needed. The elusive man spares no expense for technical perfection.
That technical perfection's almost killed me a few times.
It also saved your life. Strange to think about, I would imagine.
Maybe.
But then, life is full of uncomfortable ironies. Isn't everyone's?
So, what's this work of yours that Cerberus wants so badly?
It's based on tech gathered from the collectors. In essence, it involves dissecting Reaper-to-Collector communications. Dr. Horace Armstrong and I were working on a practical human application. An implant of sorts. Once he'd completed
An
his
indoctrination
component and moved
implant
on to less
that allows the
valuable
elusive man
work,
to control everyone. Brilliant. That
disappeared.
sounds like a great thing to work on.
How'd you get away?
I was a loyal senior employee. There's a lot of freedom in that. When our fourth colleague disappeared, we organized and were out the door in days.
And until now, Cerberus never suspected you were hiding right under their noses.
We honestly thought we had it all figured out. It's humbling.
What's your relationship with Jacob? We went through a lot together.
An old colleague of his introduced us. Through Jacob's eyes, I started to recognize what the elusive man had become. I guess I was so in love with my work that I refused to see the obvious. Its sponsor had become corrupt.
I get that. That's why it's important to have good people around you.
I don't know what we would have done without him.
Thanks, Dr. Cole. I'll let you get on with the packing.
Yeah.
Thank you again
Glad
for
you
everything
have
you're
been
doing
rather
for
than
us.
us. Use help. Yeah.
Shep, I'm in here.
Yes, I know you're in there, Jacob. So, he's doing something monstrous, he's doing something monstrous. We're getting a lot of he's doing something monstrous.
Go, just go.
Shotgun, high caliber barrel,
Okay.
nice.
Let's just do this.
Some kind of poison. Tailored to Turians.
Well, that'll be useful,
Thought we covered
Shep,
pieces.
I'm in here.
War on... What does he want with us?
as well as that.
Why does he care? Who knows? He's crazy.
Can't plan for crazy.
Jacob Taylor, talking shit, don't like you, don't want to hear it. Money. Fine.
Hey, you okay? Have you been?
Give us a minute. This is crazy. I didn't think I'd ever see you again.
I know the feeling. So how'd you become a gun for hire?
Long story. It was an opportunity I couldn't resist for people I came to care about.
So, if you played Commander Shepard with questionable tastes in Mass Effect 2 and romanced Jacob, this conversation goes exactly the same way. And he was very surprised to see you and a little dismayed to see us, wasn't he? Let's face it. You know, we turn up and he's a bit like, oh, this is crazy, I never expected to see you again.
You seem good. You look good.
These are great people, defending their ideals.
And
I like
essentially, he's
I think I
cheated on
found what
you.
I'm meant to do.
Without bothering to even dump you, he's gone and got himself a shacked up with
What's
this
the
Bryn
story,
Cole.
Jacob? Why are you working at a for place like this?
You know,
After we
which is
got
fair enough
back,
for her.
well,
Don't have an issue
things
with
look
her.
different when you come back from a suicide mission alive. So I quit Cerberus. I quit everything. And sat by the Mediterranean for a while. That's when I lost track of you.
Yeah, so while your FemShep was under arrest for saving, you know, the galaxy from Collector attacks and taking the fight to Collector Homeworld and wiping them out, while Shepard's in prison for that, or under arrest for that, Jacob sat on his ass on a beach and then cheated on you. He's the only team. I think he's the only romance option in the entire game that would ever that does that. And really,
And what did all the fresh
What's-
air and meditation teach you?
the blandest
what I
character
choose
in the
to fight
game,
for
and he
better
goes
mean
and
something
cheats
to
on
me.
Shepard.
That it comes from the heart.
We could sure use you.
It's real tempting, Shepard, but I like where I'm at.
Good. I don't.
I'm
want you.
important to these people. I want a life. I want a family.
Sure, I get that.
No, Shepard. The Normandy's your real love.
Doesn't mean I don't want to say to hell with it sometimes.
But you won't. You can't.
I can't because I've got obligations and I'm doing the better thing, whereas you're just like selfish git.
How long have you known Bryn?
We met through a mutual friend in the Mumbai cell. Guess I've known her for a year. We had a lot in common. Then she came to me about her missing colleagues. Asked for my protection, my help finding a place to run to. How could I say no?
Who is she to you?
We're together.
And you run this enclave with her. You settling down, Jacob?
Yeah, maybe. It's just, if these are our final days, I want to spend them protecting these people. Building a life. Whatever's left of it.
He's completely like, if you romanced him and it's like he said exactly that, and Shepard's like, yeah, but what about us? And he's like, yeah, but I want to, I'm with her now. You know, like completely unashamed. Scumbag.
You still think about what happened to your dad?
Haunts me more like.
Yeah, whatever.
I should focus on getting these people out of here.
You bet. Let's get to it.
You're not quite as bad as your father, but you're still a dick.
If Jacob says we're going to be all right, I trust him.
But my daughter, she's just a baby.
Oh, something like that. Right.
What would these people have done if we hadn't shown up?
These
Died.
civilians had no hope of coming out of this alive.
They would have died. Is what they'd have done. Gareth, why do you sometimes just change to your...
On the double!
Yes, on the double, and don't change back. Never a good reason for you to run an assault rifle.
Got the jump.
Have to find the satellite tower.
Love this music. Shoot my drone. I don't think so. What's that? SMG high caliber barrel, nice. That'll make that much more powerful, which is good. If I ever find an SMG I like, we'll be quids in. Money, experience,
Jacob, dish should be back online now.
Affirmative, but the guns are still down. You'll need to manually activate them. Head back to the front of the facility.
More enemies in our path.
Whoa, 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 what the hell? I was well out of range of that, surely. I rolled away. No, okay. Well, I suppose I was a bit
Dish should be
cavalier
back
with
online
the
now.
Affirmative, but the guns are still down.
grenade
You'll need
rolls
to
there.
manually activate them. Head back to the front of the facility.
More enemies in our path.
Heads up, shuttle!
Dropping out of the sky.
Enemy on the mounted gun!
Gotta get him off that gun! Move up! Keep low and find cover!
A bit better this time. Deal with that in the past. Annoying little drones zapping you in the back.
We have to get up there and activate those AA guns manually!
Right. Dealt with them. I think. I can still hear someone burning somewhere. Incinerated them, but... I think this is the layer of the Shadow Breaker music, isn't it? It's just so good. So much for hacking the turrets, they just pulled the plug out of them.
Power restored. Gun 1 reset. Circuit incomplete.
The other gun's still down! Let's get over there!
Anything down there worth having? No, I don't think so. Take that. And take that.
Failure at junction. Repair and reset.
Okay, one of us has to make these repairs.
The future's great, isn't it? Like, the future means that the computer tells you to turn itself off and on again.
Liara, I need you to fix the guns.
You got it.
Ready, Garrus?
Let them do their worst. Right away!
It's proving difficult. I need more time.
Bitch, bloody phantoms. Can't see anything, but pretty sure that's where they've got to come if they're coming out. Shit. I hope she's dead. If she's not, I'm gonna be any second.
Repairs are done. We just need to power up the guns.
Gotcha. I'm on it.
Guess she was dead. Cool. You'd think that Liara might have just pushed this button as well, you know, while she was there fixing the gun.
Power restored. Circuit reset. Guns operational.
Shepard, AA guns are back online.
Copy that. Let's get these people out of here.
Right.
Okay, the guns are already picking Cerberus ships out of the sky. Where we at?
On track. First shuttle is already loaded with everyone under 16.
Commander, when should we leave? What's our best chance for survival?
Jacob, what do you think? Are we ready?
Almost. We could go now. There's no do-overs here.
Agreed. We get one shot.
And we don't want to leave anything behind that could strengthen the elusive man's cause. Your call.
Yes, yes,
All
get
right,
on with it.
let's
Come
get
on.
these shuttles in the air.
Evacuation is go. Evacuation is go. Stand by for shuttle launch.
Have the guns punch a hole in the perimeter, then launch Shuttle 1.
You think the Normandy could get in there and provide some cover, no?
Shuttle 1 is away.
Maybe not.
All right, everyone here,
Maybe
head to
it's
the
too
shuttle
big,
bay and...
but
Suicide fighter took out one of the guns.
if not, then
Cerberus troops
Normandy
are-
should really have some, you know, some small fixed-wing
Get those people out of here.
fighters to launch. Yeah, drop some tridents. Why don't we have that?
Shepard.
Okay.
Shuttles are loaded. We need you at the landing area to make sure they get away. I'll meet you down there.
Got everything we need from here. Let's do this.
Double time it.
Clear the shuttle bay first so we can bring the door up. Then get out to the landing pad.
Right behind you.
Jacob, bring up the main door.
Got it, Shepard. Will do.
Here we go.
Okay, let's get these people out of here.
Understood. Right way.
Jacob, come in. What's your status?
Shepard, the facility's overrun. Cerberus troops are all over the place.
One more shuttle of refugees to go, right? We got this. Just need to hold them a little longer.
Where's the bitch? Right.
That was the last of the civilians.
Shepard, heads up! The place is overrun. We gotta go. Headed to you with the shuttle.
Jacob, hang tight. Understood.
Ah, that bit of cover. Keep shooting him.
Jacob, landing area clear.
I think we're done here.
Bring the shuttle to you.
Roger that.
That was very kind of you, Jacob. Thank you. That is quite a lot of Cerberus, to be fair. Still reckon we'll beat it. Get Shepard! Get Shepard! You can't get Shepard. Especially a raid like that.
Shepard!
Commander!
You're done.
Out by the skin of our teeth again, eh, Shepard?
Nice to see you back in action.
Yeah,
He isn't really.
feels good.
I was afraid we wouldn't get anyone out alive. But because of you, we got almost everyone. Thank you.
Dr. Cole, I have a request. One that you can't afford to turn down. I need your help against the Reapers.
Without a doubt. I'm at your service. And I'm sure you can count on the others as well.
You too, Jacob. I need you.
Of course, but I wouldn't mind staying with these folks.
Too bad. We could have used your experience.
Not really.
I have a feeling you'll do all right, Shepard.
All right.
Without a
Report to
lazy
Admiral
beach
Hackett for
bum
your
like you.
assignment.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
imagine
Commander,
so.
I've never met anyone like you. Just feel better knowing you're on our side.
Thanks.
Shepard, when this mess is over, drinks are on me.
No.
Be safe out there.
No, drinks are on you now, Jacob. Buy drinks now. Don't wait until I'm probably dead. So I can't collect. Buy me the goddamn drinks now.
Hackett here.
I'm sending you a large team of scientists.
I have the dossier.
They're all Cerberus defectors. Keep them safe.
Will do, and I'll put them straight to work on the Crucible.
Jacob Taylor is with them and is already working to find a place for the families.
He'll be a valuable asset as well. Snagging Dr. Cole from the elusive man is a coup. Having her on our side could be a huge win for us.
The sooner we can get the Crucible finished, the better I'll feel.
I'm with you.
Shepard out.
If there was a way of being sure that I could get through Mass Effect 2 and only kill Jacob, like Jacob be the only one not to survive, then I'd probably do it just because I just don't like him. What do we have here? Volus bombing fleet. Oh yeah, because we dealt with the Din Korlak, didn't we? So we've got bombing fleets. Good to know. What's new in the Alliance Third Fleet? Nairobi. Oh, there we go. Human forces fighting Cerberus took losses due to, in part, a shortage of engineers in the Alliance Third Fleet. I sent one engineer away. One. And, you know, she wouldn't have done any better as it was because she was worried that her brother would be behind the thing. Lucid Man's scientist, Gavin Archer. Jacob Taylor. Well, it's about time he's doing something useful, I suppose. Right. Cool, cool. What's next then?
Cerberus seemed popular for a while. They were fighting the Collectors while the Council sat and watched.
And now they're killing civilians and attacking our allies.
Yeah.
Commander, Dr. Chuck was sent word that she'd like to speak with you down in the medbay.
Again? Miranda Lawson found something, discovered a few things. Back on the Citadel. Okay. Caden, dinner. Garrus. Yep. Citadel, so see everyone at the Citadel basically. I assume Specialist Trainer was joking when she said I had to stop. That's just to form words. Okay, well we can go and have a little.
Cerberus scientists are safe with the Alliance. The brass thinks they'll be a big help on the Crucible.
First Grissom Academy, now this. Nice work.
You know how fighter pilots put those little stamp things under their cockpits for each kill? I'm thinking of getting one by the galaxy map every time I analyze the crap out of some data.
You're turning into a regular Marine.
Yes, well, I guess you're rubbing off on me.
Nice work.
Thanks, Commander. It feels good to bring someone out alive. Commander?
Shame it was Jacob. Ah, dear. Alright, now I'm coming across a bit bitter about Jacob here. I've never actually done the romance with Jacob, but it just seems just
Cerberus is gonna have a hard
ridiculous.
time recruiting now. How's Jacob?
He'll be okay.
Glad to hear it. Nice to see those Cerberus scientists come to their senses.
After everything he's done, the elusive man can't pretend he's fighting for humanity. Anyone who isn't indoctrinated has to see that by now.
Glad we got out early.
Yeah,
Commander?
glad we got out early. Yeah, good shout.
What's on your mind, Edie?
Liara recently requested assistance in calculating whether the mass effect is a phenomenon that occurs only in our universe, or in all possible universes. It may be that our laws of physics only occur in a finite area, a bubble, if you will, in an ocean of other possibilities. I am speculating whether, if you went far enough out, or created enough energy, you could reach a place where 1 + 1 = 3. Everything would change. All energy, all matter, all the underlying math of the universe would be unrecognizable to us. Why? What were you thinking?
I'll get back to you on that.
Yeah, I wasn't
Shepard.
thinking that, that's for sure. Okay, so.
Commander, Chief Engineer Adams would like to speak with you down in engineering.
Right, come on then, let's talk to the peeps. something in here. Don't need that.
Are you sure you want to play this game?
What's the matter, Vicarian? You chicken?
I don't even know what that is. Though I've heard everything in the galaxy tastes like it. But if you're suggesting I'm scared, game on, Vega.
Age before wisdom.
Okay. Back in my C-Sec days, I busted a Batarian spy ring that was trying to assassinate a counselor.
Please, I fought off a dozen angry Batarians on Omega single-handedly. Used one of them as a landing pad off a 3-story jump.
Just warming up, seeing what you had. Now, I tracked down this guy, Saren. Stopped him from raising a Geth army and unleashing the Reapers 3 years ago.
Doesn't count. You did that with Shepard.
You're right. I was with Shepard from the very beginning.
That just means you're old.
No, it means he's awesome, James. Not like you.
I'm glad Jacob saw through the elusive man. At least not everyone in Cerberus has lost their mind. This fight can use him. Don't mind us. Just telling James here what it means to be a real soldier.
Let me know if he learns.
Another time, maybe.
Hey, Commander. Hey, Commander.
Shepard, remember our agreement? We'd open a bottle of Cerberus ice brandy every year, and it's my turn to buy.
But it hasn't been a year yet.
Yes, well, something tells me we won't have the chance a few months from now, so indulge my impatience.
Yeah, screw it, let's drink.
You grab the glasses. I'll open the bottle.
And Jeff says, Jacqueline, Subject Zero, sorry, but it's ma'am to me. I'd like to keep my Admiral Winky. Oh, Shepard, you know, I just realized. You've never called me by my first name.
Well, neither have you.
And I never will. You are Commander Shepard, hero of the Citadel, conqueror of the Collectors, savior of the galaxy. Using your first name just disrespects everyone you're fighting for, alive or gone.
No, it doesn't. It really doesn't.
That makes no sense.
Consider it a lady's prerogative, then.
I'm a lady as well.
Let's have a toast.
To a woman I'm proud to call my friend. I am lucky to have you with me, Karen.
And to you, dear friend. It is my great honor to share this journey with you. Commander Shepard. And good fortune to us all. I've learned my lesson this time. Even a Krogan couldn't match you drink for drink. Commander.
Well, that's no fun, is it? Never pass an opportunity to have a beer with.
This, huh?
I can do this all day, Scars.
Funny you mention those. Ever hear the name Archangel?
I might have.
You know you have. I'm Archangel.
Maybe I heard something about that too.
Then maybe you also heard that for a couple months there, the crime rate on Omega mysteriously dropped while Archangel did a little house cleaning.
So you ran a cleaning service on Omega. Back on Fel Prime, I uncovered a pair of harvesters. Had to kill them by myself.
2 worm necks, that's almost impressive.
Oh, that's not even the best part. They left behind an egg. It hatched, and I trained it to let me fly it.
The Alliance teach you to make up crap like that, or did you figure it out all by yourself?
It's a gift.
Yeah. Yep. It's a gift. He can bullshit. That's all he can do.
Another time, maybe.
Hey, Commander.
I
find using my biotics to toss someone across the room is a decent attention grabber?
Yes, but it's also a good way to draw enemy fire.
Well, you can handle yourself in a fight now, Liara. I mean, not that your biotics weren't impressive the first time we met.
I have had my fair share of opportunities to use them these past few years.
Well, I'm glad you got through in one piece. Sounds like you have a few stories to tell.
Feel free to look around.
Okay, I will. But there's nothing here.
You've been through a lot, Scars.
You giving up?
Nah, I got more. Just don't like to talk about it.
Fair enough. We've all got one of those.
Just one, huh?
Yeah. Not every story has a happy ending.
Except there was this one time I teamed up with a Turian named Garrus Vicarian. He was pretty good with a gun, but he thought he was some kind of hotshot.
Yeah, I knew this wise-ass Marine named Jimmy Vega. Sounds like a pole dancer on Omega. Always got on my nerves. But the kid was all right. Had guts when it counted.
And together they cured the genophage.
And stopped Cerberus from taking over the Citadel.
And finally kicked the Reapers from this galaxy and into the next.
I'm sure the initiative won't be very happy
With a
about
little
that.
help from their friends.
Nah, it was just us. But mostly me.
Well, you can talk, James. But you can't do much else. Whoops. Straight down to the shuttle bay this time.
You look tired. You sleeping well? Ma'am?
Any new... Right, I'll be buying that when we head back to the Citadel in a minute. And that. And that. Not that. Not that, not that. Right. Don't need that. Probably get that as well. Oh bugger, did I miss the Carniflex? That was somewhere on the mission we just did. Obviously didn't pick it up. Frustrating. Okay, so we've got to spend some money. I'm really not sure that we're ever going to get the Valiant. Because it's just so expensive. I mean, you know, when you look at what the Black Widow costs, and that's an absolutely killer sniper rifle. That Valiant had better be amazing. If I get it, it better be like the weapon of all weapons. I mean, the Harrier's really good. Quite like the Piranha. Don't have much use for the... excuse me. Don't have much use for the Crusader from memory. The Eagle might be interesting. Never tried that. The Paladin's supposed to be good as well. Can't buy them all. Right, well we've got some shopping to do, that's clear. doggy. Let's cook in engineering, and then we'll head back to the Citadel and see. Ooh.
You and this human called Jacob were both part of Cerberus.
That is correct.
And Cerberus is filled with traitors to humanity.
Yes, they oppose us in this war.
Then why should we trust either of you?
We have severed our ties with the organization.
But you were programmed by Cerberus.
I can extrapolate where this is going. I have superseded my original programming and have chosen to oppose Cerberus.
You mean you have chosen to oppose your creators?
Correct.
I find this a very troubling freedom machine. That is all.
That is all.
Those humans you saved were fortunate. There are still places in the galaxy to hide. Our refugees perished. There was nowhere left to run. I trust you, Commander, when you say you no longer expedite Cerberus's goals. Otherwise...
Otherwise, you'd have to try and shoot me, and I'd have to kill you.
Perhaps later, Commander.
I'm falling down tired. I need a folding chair or something. Has Alenko had media training? He just gave me this steady stare during our interview.
So I hear the elusive man drinks bourbon. It all makes sense now.
What do you mean? You love whiskey.
Scotch, my dear girl. That scunner drinks American bourbon. Completely different.
He's a psychotic megalomaniac, and you've got problems with his choice of liquor?
Yeah,
You've
pretty much.
obviously never experienced the peat aroma of a fine Ely Scotch.
He's not wrong.
Commander, good news on the installation of that thermal pipe you got us.
It went right brilliant. Much better than we expected.
I told you it would.
It gets better. While interfacing through our ezo capacitors, our Miss Daniels here had an epiphany.
I wouldn't go that far.
She and Donnelly deduced some theoretical improvements to our capacitor design. Edie and I ran with it and documented our conclusions. Our core is too compact to apply our theories, but it could help the Crucible engineers. Give the word and I'll send the plans their way.
Do it.
Aye, aye.
Well done, everyone.
Sometimes keeping the grid balanced is pure murder.
My board is green.
I wonder where Alenko's hiding. He wasn't in his room, and he's not down here, and he's not... Yeah, whatever. Don't care. Let's head back to the Citadel.
Commander, Caden was looking for you. I believe he's in the crew quarters.
Oh, there we go. Fine. I must have come in and looked at him earlier as well.
Hey, what's going on? You got a minute?
Sure, Caden. What's up?
You know, I've just been sitting here thinking.
Uh-oh. Okay, hit me with it.
So those Cerberus scientists, they were good people.
What do you mean?
I mean, Dr. Cole and her team, they seemed like good people. Knowing that, what do we do? I mean, what if there are more like them trapped inside Cerberus struggling to get out?
Tell me what you think we should do.
I don't know, Shepard. These are the hard calls.
You were
The
expecting
decision
it.
to sacrifice the one for the many. The choice to leave someone behind. Till you're in that moment. So, yeah, you know, I don't know.
And this is why you're not N7, and this is why you probably shouldn't be a Spectre either.
Anyone that comes forward, Like these people. We help, no matter what. That's the best we can do.
I know.
Sometimes the best we can do won't feel like enough. But it's all we've got.
So the scientists that put you back together, that saved your life, they were good people.
They were professionals. I didn't know them all.
And the elusive man?
Was he a good person?
Once? Ever?
Well, he gave me what I needed to stop the collectors.
Right, exactly. But so you never saw this coming from them? From him? Sorry. I'm not sure what I want you to say here.
I'm so bored of listening
Because
to
I'm
this
just
from
looking
you.
for some sort of insight on the elusive man. Something.
Back then, he wanted the best for humanity, and he had resources to spare. But then it became humanity first, and at any cost. And that's a very different thing. But this? No. I never saw this coming from him.
Okay. Well, thanks, Shepard. I'm glad we could talk
Well,
about
he clearly
this.
got indoctrinated.
Meanwhile, you should find a way to take your mind off things.
I know. Joker did ask me to give him some poker tips. He keeps losing his shirt to James.
Good luck with that. Joker has a terrible poker face.
Great. Well, I like a challenge. See you around.
You bet.
Right then, we're all up to date. Let's get to the Citadel. A lot of spare points, but I don't need those powers. Right, so we will be heading to deal with the Asari colony later. Apian Crest, it's just bugging me that that's on 80%. I don't need the It's just annoying that it's... There we go, 100%ed. That might be quite fun to do. So I'm definitely doing Omega and possibly Leviathan before I do the Quarians. Dock. Alliance docks. But we do also have those side missions at the Asari colony to do as well.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
I'll handle it.
Yes, Commander.
So lots to do. Lots to do. But first off, we've got to get some jobs done around the Citadel here. We've got to speak to...
Have you discovered a way to run
Miranda.
FTL spaceships without an ESO core, Private Talavi?
I'll tell you what I've
No, ma'am.
discovered is that
Then
you guys are
consider
still
this a
standing
serious
here talking
assignment.
about that instead of going to do your
Intel
jobs.
suspected a Cerberus raid. Cerberus?
Shepard, if you're feeling up to it, I thought we could do something fun for a change.
Yeah, we could do that.
Shepard, glad you came.
What'd you have in mind?
Something that doesn't involve fighting Reapers.
I don't think they've conquered the bar yet.
I already scoped it out. But then I thought, if this was my last day alive, I'd actually like to remember it.
So?
So, I had an idea.
Where are we going?
Somewhere we're not supposed to.
Some things never change, do they?
Ever have that one thing you always wanted to do before you died, Shepard?
Too busy trying to live. What's yours?
The whole time I worked at CSEC, I'd stare up at the top of the Presidium and say to myself, I want to go up there. But I never did. There were 137 regulations telling me I couldn't.
So you got them changed?
No. Now I just don't give a damn.
Finding a little of the renegade option in there. Garrus.
Figured it's time to do something stupid just for the hell of it. Might be the last chance we ever get. A little busier than I imagined.
How about a dive in the pool?
You obviously haven't seen Turians swim. It's a lot of flailing and splashing, interrupted by occasional bouts of drowning.
Yeah, you're right. I just have to save your ass again.
It'd make up for all the times I pulled your ass out of the fire. Novaria, Pharos, Ilos. We've had a hell of a ride, haven't we, Shepard?
And it shows on your face. That's so mean. You kinda need... No, I'm not gonna say that.
Times like these, you know who your real friends are. They're not the ones running around looking for an escape route.
Jacob.
The ones who stand at your side through the worst of it. Who never give up on you. I'm lucky I can say I know someone like that.
So am I. You're not going to propose marriage now, are you?
Tempting.
Now, before we head back, there is one thing we're going to settle. Once and for all. I'm not saying you don't know how to handle a gun, just saying some of us know how to make it dance. So, let's find out who's really the best shot.
There are a few people in the galaxy who've seen me in action, Garrus. They seemed impressed.
Yeah, but I've actually seen you dance, Shepard. No comment.
Alright, Vicarian, you're going down.
And don't worry, I loaded it with practice slugs for when you miss. That was an easy one. Let you build up your confidence. Long range, I wrote the book. Nobody alive can do this, not even Commander Shepard. Give me a tough one. I said
it's
a
not
tough
exactly
one.
long range, is it?
Step aside.
I could be nice, couldn't I? I should probably be nice. Here's Garrus. We love Garrus. If I was an infiltrator, I'd be like, nah.
Do it.
I'm Garrus Vicarian, and this is now my favorite spot on the Citadel.
It's windy up here.
Think I'm going to erect a monument right here. Bronze this gun so the whole galaxy knows.
That you're the king of the bottle shooters. Glad you're around, Garrus. Never know when the bottles might revolt.
Garrus.
Spectre status recognized. Please one moment, please.
Let's do the rounds, see what we're missing.
Now arriving at Docking Bay E-24. Emergency civilian housing.
Preventing Cerberus forces from killing the Council. No
See, I feel like Comrade Werner should be here by now as well. I feel like I'm missing things.
Welcome to Batarian State
I don't really know why.
Stand strong for your people with Batarian State Arms. Your purchases are a credit to the Majesty.
What the hell are you looking at?
Nothing. Nothing.
Wondered if you'd show up, Shepard. Figured you'd be too busy recruiting goddamn armies for this war you're in charge of.
I could always use more help.
I'll bet. I've seen footage of what happened on Earth. Tell you what, I'll see if some old contacts of mine are still around. Can't promise you anything, but if enough of them are still breathing, I can lend a hand.
Always useful.
Do you know the current leader of the Suns?
Vosk, don't remind me. Little scumbag shot his mouth off on a patrol mission once. Got half his squad killed. Real popular after that. We couldn't boot him from the Suns fast enough. Should have ended his tenure with a bullet.
Do you know the current leader of the Suns?
Vosk, don't remind me.
Yeah.
Little
He his way
scumbag
back.
shot his mouth off.
James?
Commander, what brings you down here?
I was about to ask you then.
Well, after our little chat, I made up my mind. I'm gonna join the N7 program.
And you're celebrating by getting a tattoo?
Sort of. See, there's no official channels to go through right now. So, I guess this is my way of making it official. Technically, I'm just an N7 recruit, but, you know, I figure with you as my training officer, how could I fail? Right?
I'm flattered, but I wouldn't exactly say I'm training you.
Not officially, but what the hell is in this goddamn war? I'm just saying, whether you like it or not, you're my direct superior, and you're N7. So I take my lead from you. And you know, I'll take whatever advice you got.
Really?
Sure. The good advice.
Don't take this lightly, Vega.
I'm not, and I won't. I know it seems like I don't take things seriously, but when I commit to something, I fully commit.
Clearly.
Hey, I won't let you down.
The only person you need to prove yourself to is the one standing in the mirror every morning.
Good point.
You know, that's gonna sting for a few days. You gonna be ready for duty?
Always. Hey, maybe we should get matching.
You want me to get an N7 tattoo?
N7? Sure. Or you could get my name done. Somewhere special.
You're such a tease, Vega.
Who, me?
You ever gonna make good on all this flirting?
I didn't mean to, you know, I was just...
That's what I thought. Later, Lieutenant.
Later. Careful.
Bluff called. Nothing going on here. Nothing here. Nothing here.
What are you doing?
I'm waiting.
Wait.
Back to the beginning of that conversation, so nothing new. Okay, we're done here. James.
Spectre status recognized. One moment, please.
To the embassies, to the embassies.
Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
The museum was attacked.
Hell of a view, isn't it?
During our war, this place became a myth to my people. A dream glimpsed only in the memory shards. The Citadel was both the heart of our civilization and its demise.
The Reapers hit here first, didn't they?
No one I knew had ever seen the Citadel. To be here now, I don't know what to think.
It might not seem like much, but a Prothean is standing on the Citadel alive. That's a victory in itself.
Perhaps. When things were at their darkest, we used to tell stories, imagining the wonders of this place. The seat of our empire, the power to sway worlds. The galaxy belonged to us.
Nowadays, a lot of races have embassies here.
It's true then. You share power with the rest?
It's not perfect, but it's kept the peace. Most of the time.
Some of the time.
Pardon me. This one has been listening. This one suspects you are a Prothean.
Hannah, I remember your kind when you were still minnows in the ocean.
This one is unworthy. This one has seen the face of an enkindler.
They consider your kind to be their gods.
A pity we did not teach them to speak better.
You're really a Prothean?
I am.
But if you lost the last war, what hope do we have?
For many, there may be no hope. The Reapers killed trillions in my cycle. The odds of being among them...
I don't think that's gonna work.
But you are still alive now. That alone is a miracle. And you still have the power to fight. My people knew your kind when you were young. Turian, Asari, Hana. There was potential in all of you. Now you must seize that potential and become the weapon you are meant to be. The weapon that tells the Reapers we are not machines. We are alive, and we will fight back.
Thank you. That meant a lot. Commander Shepard, it must be an honor to have a Prothean fighting alongside you.
He's starting to learn his way around. Javik is one of the best soldiers I've ever seen.
The commander is a capable warrior as well. For a human who once lived in caves. Thank you, Commander. I've enjoyed my time here, walking among the young. I will see you back on the Normandy.
Well...
While the Alliance takes heavy losses, Turian troops have been bolstered by Krogan support on Palaven.
My wife just sent back to active duty, and I'm about to get shipped out too. I was told you might be able to help me.
Done that whole thing. Little girl made it to Thessia. Don't have the schematics for him yet, do we? Do 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 do.
Good to see you're all right, Shepard.
Miranda, what's going on?
Couldn't meet in person. The Citadel is too dangerous right now. I heard about the attempted coup.
Yeah, with Kai Lang's help, Udina nearly seized control.
Kai Lang? That slippery bastard's still alive?
He's alive and right in the middle of all this.
That complicates things. I'll be on my guard.
Yes.
Look,
be
I
on
don't
your
have much
guard.
time, but I learned what happened to my sister.
Where is she?
I don't know that yet, but my father was definitely responsible. If he's done anything to her, I'll kill him.
Miranda.
Shepard, listen. I'm being hunted by Cerberus assassins. A lot of them. I need to stay out of sight.
What? Why?
I heard a rumor, maybe more, that my father is working on something for the Elusive Man. Something big.
Why would your father be working with the Elusive Man? Especially now.
My father is ruthless about preserving his legacy.
Legacy?
He has an obsession with making his mark in history, ensuring his dynasty lasts forever.
And you think the Elusive Man made him an offer?
Exactly.
Whatever's going on with your father can't be good. We have to figure this out.
I agree, but I need to do this myself. It's time I stopped running from him.
You're sure?
Accept help,
Yes.
Miranda. You'll get your ass kicked.
I can't think straight until I know Ori is safe.
Be careful.
I can't promise that, Shepard. Could you?
No. I couldn't.
Still 100 grand short. Can't see it happening, guys. Still, we'll keep saving and see how we do. The Indra's doing the job for now. Okay.
Spectre status recognized. One moment.
A hospital to do, then the Presidium Commons. Then we're off for another mission, I guess.
Now arriving
Not sure we'll have time for it tonight, but
By Counselor Danelle Udina, died assisting Cerberus in an attempt to deploy.
she wants the rings of balloon, so we can't do that right now. Ugh, Jacob. He keeps turning up like a bad penny, doesn't he? They've got chemical burns, so that's no good. It's this guy.
I overheard what you said. I found this at a Cerberus station. A poison tailored to Turians.
Let me see. Yes, I think this is it. With these schematics, we should be able to come up with an antidote. Thank you. The General might pull through because of this.
Forces continue their assault on Asari space, claiming the Nimbus cluster and the Salian.
Okay, just the Presidiums do, and then we're off. Okay, fine, we'll speak to Jacob.
Hey, Shepard. I'm glad to see you. I know things are crazy right now.
Exactly. So you have to take the moments when you can. What's going on with the Crucible?
That project is crazy. Freaking huge. And all these brilliant minds are working night and day trying to figure it out. I wish you could see them. Heads down, piecing it together. It's something to see. We'll get this Crucible built, Shepard. And then, we'll win this thing. I feel it.
I feel something.
Do you feel it?
Yeah, sure. I feel it. And I'm counting on you and everyone there. Get it done.
Believe it.
It was interesting to meet Bryn. How is she?
She's great, actually. It's good to see her work without the distraction of having to worry about the colony.
And you and her?
We're having a baby, Shepard.
Wow. Congratulations.
Wasn't exactly planned, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna be a better father than mine was. Do the whole thing right. It's,
One more thing to fight for.
You got that right. Bryn wants to name it after you.
Really?
Yeah. Shepard.
That's nice.
Yeah. I'm gonna talk her out of it. No offense.
None taken.
Some is taken, actually. Don't care how you are.
I'm glad
Jacob.
we had time to talk.
Me too. Gotta take the moments when you can. So true. And Shepard, thanks again for getting my people out alive.
Take care, Jacob.
You too, Shepard.
Thanks for saving
I'm
the
thinking about you
girlfriend.
out there. Stay
Bye.
safe.
Cerberus forces have attacked the Turian colony.
Spectre status recognized. One moment, please. Now arriving at
Right,
Presidium
bit of shopping, bit of chatting, and then we're done. Done that.
Welcome to Elkos Combine Arsenal Supplies.
What you guys got? Don't need any of that except the Aquarium VI, which I'll get late.
Welcome to Kanala Exports. Cultivated serenity. Welcome to Kanala Exports. We appreciate even during times of crisis.
got everything we can hand off here.
Surprised this place can still get supplies for a menu like this.
Maybe it's better if we don't ask how or where.
I'm glad we're taking the time to do this. I could use a sanity check.
Things have been pretty crazy.
You know, my life flashed in front of my eyes on Mars. And there weren't enough moments like this with people I care about.
How are you feeling these days?
Feeling up to whatever the Reapers throw at me. And grateful that I convinced you to sit down for half a second and relax.
Yeah. I think it's a good time for us to have a heart-to-heart. What are you drinking?
If you're trying to butter me up, it might take a nice steak sandwich, too.
I've got no need.
Shot of whiskey and a good old Canadian lager. Think they have it?
More likely to have Batarian shard wine.
At my parents' place in Vancouver, drank more than a few beers on their balcony, looking over English Bay. Yeah. Beautiful view. You know what, though? I feel good about our chances.
Yeah?
Yeah. Lets me sleep better at night.
You not sleeping, Caden?
Maybe a little restless. The war isn't the only thing keeping me up at night. I wonder about us.
Us?
I have feelings for you, Shepard. And I want more. I want to understand what this is between us. And make it real. That's what I want.
No, Caden.
What do you want?
No. I don't know how we got...
I'm sorry, Caden, but we should just keep it professional.
Right. Well, not the answer I was hoping for.
Times are... complicated.
Oh, I understand. It's okay. So, when does that steak get here? Incidentally, you better be buying now.
What'd you call it? A sanity check?
Honestly, you can't be nice to that
Sanity
guy
check.
without him suddenly turning into a... romancer.
Welcome to Casa Fabrication Weaponry.
All goods have been marked down with our special wartime discount.
Proceeds from all purchase. Welcome to Casa Fabrication Weaponry.
Casa
Names for melee damage.
Neither should you.
Welcome to Nosastra Sporting Goods. Good
Oh,
hunting.
doesn't sound like my my little boy's sleeping too well.
Welcome
Gonna have to call it quits in a minute.
Our customer service specialists. Thank you for shopping at Agor Munitions.
Welcome to Cerberus Armory.
Professional grade equipment at reasonable prices. That's Cypritine.
Proceeds from all sales. Thank you for shopping at Cerberus Armory.
Quick chat with Liara, and we'll call it
You
quits.
sure you don't want to do something a little more exciting?
I love this part of the Presidium. It reminds me of where I grew up.
Where's that?
Armali, back on Thessia. My mother and I lived beside a park. I spent hours there.
Doing what?
Reading, exploring, getting in trouble digging for ruins in the grass.
You're kidding.
I was very young.
Yeah, that's actually pretty cute.
No one else thought it was funny. Oh, the lecture my mother gave me. But she did buy me my first history book the next day. I miss her, Shepard.
What was she like?
She was confident and kind. She loved to wear yellow. I thought she was the most beautiful woman in the world.
You'll be okay, Liara.
Maybe you're right. Thank you, Shepard. I feel better. I wish we could spend more time together like this. Just friends.
Yeah, no, much more than friends.
Friends doesn't cut it for me anymore, Liara.
Wow, that sounds serious.
What do you mean
I am
anymore?
serious. Whatever happens, I'd like to spend my life with you.
Then you're extremely lucky that I feel that way too.
I know.
Hello, Shepard. Nice to see you.
Okay, I guess that's all we get. So, I think that's us for this evening. So, yeah, do please like, subscribe, whack a comment down below, and hit that bell for notifications in the next upload. Leave a, drop a comment below about what you think we should be doing next. I'm thinking either the Asari mission, which is where we will catch up with Samara. We could do Omega, or we could do Leviathan. I'd like to do at least, well, I'll definitely do the side mission, the Samara mission, before the Quarians, and at least one of the DLCs, Omega or Leviathan, possibly both. So let me know what you think, and catch you in the next part.